name 5 for sure.
Give me 5 football players active.
Patrick Mahomes, Tua, Tyreek Hill, Travis Kelce, and Jason Kelce. See, I can name 5. 5 is easy.
We did it.
The ones I would name too.
But like up to like 20, I'm pretty sure I'd start naming like guys that aren't in the league. I'd be like,
I want to keep going till we get to the limit.
Still in the league, like, yeah.
Now,
what's
Eden,
the next 5?
Now, Eden, give me 5 G League players.
Ooh.
G League?
I was just seeing if you could do it instantly. I was going to be scared. So that was the
no,
test.
probably not.
I would have been embarrassed. I couldn't.
I've fallen off a little bit from the guys that are in
Eden, give me 5 NBA rookies.
NBA rookies. Oh, this year is tough, actually.
Really?
Yeah, just because this is the year I've kept up the least in like the last decade, probably. But I could do 5.
It's funny watching Emily judge you with her cup of tea, the way she's holding it too, just kind of judging you as you do it. Good luck.
That's right.
As she comes up
impressed.
silently with her 5 rookies.
Everyone has priorities and bandwidth. So I'm just saying, like, this year I had to drop off of a lot of fantasy stuff. And it's been like, it's been really weird for me, actually.
Your deep league, like your dynasty league, you didn't have your rookie class draft this year is what you're telling me.
I think I've eliminated that at all. Like, that's what I've eliminated is keeping up with draft classes and like who is incoming. I'm like, I will learn who you guys are when y'all make it into my FanDuel lineups consistently. This is the only reason anyone isn't important to me is if they are performing in FanDuel. Otherwise, I'm not going to know. Like, yeah, but I could do 5.
I'm waiting.
Ready for 5? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
We've
Victor,
been waiting.
obviously. Jaime Jaquez.
Who's Victor? Obviously, is he he's a player?
I think
Plays
his
for
last
Vancouver.
name. Oh, his last name. What is it? Oh God, it's like something. I know it's Wimbledon. Is that right? Isn't it Victor Wimbledon?
Frittata?
Yeah.
That's his name?
Frittata. I could go for Frittata right
You
now.
like that, Mo? Wimbledon Yam Frittata?
Wimbledon Yam Frittata's about as good. Like Jamie just calls him Bam Bam. Bam Bam.
Oh, I kind of like Bam Bam. Oh, that's I'm in on that. Victor Bam Bam and Yama.
But there's already someone named Bam.
Yeah,
like
that's what I think.
No, but this is 2 Bams.
Yeah, but this is a good Bam.
One is Bam and the other one's Bam Bam.
Bam Bam.
Yeah,
it's like having J-Dub and Jalen Williams at OKC.
Okay, well, so you gave me Victor Wimbledon Yam Frittata, and then
that's 1. Jaime Jaquez, Brandon Miller. I don't know his first name, but Pajemski. Because what is his first name? Yeah, whatever.
Brandon.
Yeah, and Scooter.
Pods.
Yeah, I was like, it's Brendan or Brandon? Because I actually don't know. I knew it was
Brandon
something, but
is this your to-do list or what is this?
No, so I couldn't name. I was surprised. I said I couldn't name 20 NFL.
Finish the list. One more.
Oh, that's not. That's fine. Yeah,
that's
what was the 5th one?
Scoot.
After Scoot. We did it.
Yeah, I was like, I can do this, but I was like, I don't think I could name 20 active NFL players. That was where we started.
I'm trying to figure out what the question for Katie would be. Name 5 of what?
Housewives.
Well, she could do that in her sleep, right?
Easy.
Yeah.
What's the?
It's supposed to be something you don't follow. Because like I actively don't follow the NFL. Like, but I catch stuff because of some stuff that I listen to. I don't know.
Okay. Well, we'll marinate on this. We'll come up with something for Katie to name 5 of, but I do want to get into last night's events before we get subsumed with questions and tangents and Eden's questions.
Oh, so, Darlene.
You guys remember Darlene? Darlene's been on this podcast.
I love Darlene.
The lovely and wickedly talented Darlene.
I don't know Darlene.
She has a monthly comedy night at the Riptide, which is this bar in the Sunset in San Francisco. It's the 3rd Thursday of every month. And she hosts it, and she brings in comics that she likes and that she meets out in the world. And so this girl was giving a pretty good set. She was talking about how she went camping in Michigan and doing a bunch of, partying. And this girl came up to her and basically explained that in Michigan, you pay extra to put meth in your cocaine, as opposed to in California where you pay extra to keep it out. That was a pretty good joke. And then she's doing great. I'm laughing. We're having a great time. And then I look over and one of my friends has brought a male companion that she met in Mammoth, right? Mammoth is this ski mountain down Southern California way. Mo, is it like 4 hours east of LA? 5?
Yeah.
Something like
it's
that.
It's far enough that I've never been.
It's far enough that Mo's never been. It's past Encino, which is unbelievable. And
no, I'm in Culver now, so like so I've branched out a little bit more.
Too far now. Yeah.
Way too far.
Way too far. And so, they're from Northern California, so it's even further to get to Mammoth, but they met some gentlemen on the mountain, and one of these gentlemen was from Carson City, Nevada. Wow. And of course, this man decided that he's going to drive up to San Francisco to try to follow up on the mountain weekend fling that he had with this girl. And he came in a little too aggressive, and he was too forward with trying to buy everybody drinks.
Sorry, what was the problem?
Wait, what was his commute?
We'll get to the problem. The commute, okay. I believe he's here for the weekend. Also, yesterday was Thursday, so he came for a long weekend. Carson City to San Francisco has to be 8 hours, something like that. I mean, it can't be close.
No, it's pretty. It's got to be.
But we're at the bar.
She wanted him there, correct?
She wanted him there. She invited him. This was her choice, and so he bought like a round of drinks for everybody. He offered me another beer when I had a full beer.
You just say yes.
Carson
You're going to want another one.
Away. I know, but he had already bought me an unnecessary drink. So I was like, okay, like this. I appreciate you, my man, but you are trying a little too hard here.
Is he doing a money thing? Is it a money thing?
What ethnicity is he?
He's from Carson City. There's no way it's a money thing. He's trying to impress.
He sounds
this
like
girl.
a dirty white.
Okay, Carson City.
Yes, Carson City. If you're not even top 3 cities in Nevada, come on, man. What are we doing? But
what are we doing?
This girl is in the middle of her set. She's doing great. I look over at my man. He's slumped over on the bar like this. It is maybe 9 o'clock, and he leans to his left and pukes all over
I knew you were
going to
say that. Oh my God, no.
How many drinks did he have?
Does anybody know?
Yeah.
4.
And how much
he
time?
Was pre-gaming. He had to be.
An hour and a half?
Yeah, that's not adding up. Like a normal human,
pills,
like for me, I'm throwing up after 4 drinks in an hour and a half, but like not normal people.
I'm not even buzzed, man.
Is it possible it was bad sushi?
I don't know. I don't know anything more than what I saw, which was he was clearly nervous. He was clearly trying to impress. He was clearly over purchasing
what a turn off.
Alcohol.
Yeah.
Best part of this, the girl that he was with was in the bathroom at this moment.
Also puking?
No. She left. He's alone at the bar like this. And then he snuck a puke to his left.
That's
and
disgusting.
Unfortunately, I do not remember the rest of the young lady's set, which was great up to that point because I was laughing way too hard at this dude and trying not to make eye contact with him.
What happens after the puke? He got up,
he went outside. He got up, he went outside. The bartender and bar back or whatever, coming to clean it up.
Oh.
The girl comes back from the bathroom. We're like, hey, yeah.
Yeah, about
this
that.
This is what happened. And then he has to come back in and pay, which he did. But quite embarrassing, I'm sure, like a mini walk of shame. And then they had to go. And she said, we'll be back in 20 minutes or something. They did not come back.
So from now on, are you just
you're
just going to call him Carson City, right? This is his name from now on.
Well, we're never going to see him
That's
again.
very kind.
Yeah, that's what I was
No,
thinking.
Katie,
We're
he's
never
here for the
gonna-
weekend.
No,
he's
Katie,
here
that's
for
my
the
question.
weekend.
Like, we need to hear the update throughout the course of the
He's
weekend.
here for the
Is he
weekend.
staying with her?
I might see him tonight.
Oh my
Is he
god.
staying
Yes.
with her? Because if they're not
Yes, I
staying with me,
believe
I'm
so.
like, that's it. Oh my
Yes.
god, that's
I
a
hope
fucking nightmare.
you see him tonight.
I hope I do
I
too.
want this.
I hope you dance.
I want this.
We need it for content reasons, not
I
for
hope
like
you dance.
I want to know if he
And you should
remembers
buy
what happened.
You should buy him a drink.
Yeah.
no,
might
I don't
not
think
need
he
it.
needs any more drinking.
Bo. I'll
throughout the
see him with
weekend.
a full
Yeah.
drink. He'll be like, "Here's another one, buddy,
Yeah.
just for
Yeah,
you."
right.
You just buy everybody a
I'm gonna-
round of milk.
I'm just gonna go ahead and say, if you threw up like and you weren't able to like make it to the bathroom, that's like. So for me, for example, I'm very much a lightweight. I lack an enzyme that catalyzes the breakdown of alcohol. So I'm naturally lightweight, and when I'm out of training, like I am now, especially, it's
After
pretty bad.
training.
And so like it's super normal for me to like throw up. I know when I'm about to throw up and how much time it take me to get to the bathroom. And so for people that are used to throwing up, quote unquote, throwing up is not that big of a deal. But for people that don't ever throw up, which it seems like if you were this wasted at a bar, you weren't able to make it to the bathroom to know you need to throw up, then like it was probably a really bad time for this guy. Like, I just feel like it's going to take him out for like a whole day. Like, there's no way you're going to, I'm betting you're not going to see him tonight. Like,
He's
I
gotta
don't
rally.
think that, I think like he's probably like suffering really bad right now.
Yeah, but he's got a rally.
Hopefully.
He's here for a girl. I'm betting he booted and rallied
He's
and
took some
found
drinks
a
and
way to
Pedialyte.
recover. Yeah, I think he recovered.
He's got to redeem himself for the rest of the weekend to even get sniff at having, another chance with this girl. Yeah.
Sniff, yeah.
He wants to sniff it. No more puking.
I don't know. Eden, I'm gonna have to disagree with you on your take there, because whenever you puke, you've improved your situation the next day.
I guess so.
You've gotten the booze out of your system. Like, even if it is that you got sick and you might feel sick and terrible that night, the next day your hangover will not be as bad because you purged.
It depends on what you do after you puke, right?
If you
puke,
keep drinking.
And you keep drinking, or if you puke and then like start hydrating and doing all the stuff you should have done, that could help.
I just feel like I'm the only person I know that is able to like throw up back-to-back days and still function as a human. Like, people say that that's not normal.
No, I can't. I used to throw up
You've
every
been
day.
to London. Jesus Christ.
I mean,
I thought this was like, we get it. You used to be bulimic. Like, I thought that would have been a little bit more appropriate.
I had like
don't know.
months where weed was making me super sick and I was throwing up like every day and I didn't know that's what it was for a really long time.
Yeah.
And so I just got used to it. Like I was sick the last 2 days. I had like a stomach bug and I would like throw up and like go back to whatever. My sister's like, I don't know how you can throw up and then talk. I'm like, I'm used to it. It's like,
I throw up and I'm like, all right, guys, bounce right back.
What, yeah.
Like,
I mean,
Have you guys
booted and
ever just
rallied,
like not made it to the bathroom in a public place like that? Like, I don't think that's ever happened to me.
I've unfortunately like
Just once,
thrown up in my mouth.
Oh yeah, that's the worst.
Okay. But you made it.
And then I'm like
No,
trying to get to
swallow.
a trash can, or I'm not swallowing it, but I'm trying to
Ugh,
I'm not
gonna
throwing
throw
up on
now.
the floor
I've done
in
that.
front of people at a bar.
I
No.
got to the bathroom, but missed
You didn't
the
make it
toilet.
to the toilet. Yeah.
I've done that.
I've been
I
there.
found out-
Yes.
Yeah,
And-
I found out
and,
projectile vomiting was real in a bar bathroom because I was like just like a fucking demon.
But that was at somebody's house.
Yeah.
Oh,
No, Bo, yeah.
Yep,
I'm right there with you. I
was,
had a friend in college. I stayed with him. He was one of 3 brothers, and his mom was the biggest trooper in the entire world. She cleaned up my puke almost with a smile
Moms
on her
have
face,
that
and she
iron
was not
stomach.
even mad at me. I was blown away. I was like, "Damn, you've really seen some shit." If you're just
she probably was like
unfazed by
laughing
this.
in her head.
Oh, that's cute. Anthony
Yeah.
puked. Oh, that's good. But yeah, my man with the combination of like, I'm gonna buy everybody a drink and I'm gonna make sure they always have a drink, and then throwing
so
up
weird.
super casually. It was 22-year-old behavior.
yeah,
And
that's what I was thinking. I was like, you're not in your.
It's a
It's funny.
Thursday night at a comedy show. It's not even
I
like
mean,
if it was
I
Friday
see-
night
You're not going why are you going wiling out on a Thursday? Hey, man.
I see full-blown adults throwing up at the club all the time, like 30, 40, whatever, 50, throwing up in the hall, in the showroom, in the sink. And it's like, I just can't wrap my head around, like, I can't.
It happens. Don't judge people. It happens.
No, I'm judging.
Some people can't regulate. Judge all you want. But
this is a judge session, unfortunately, Mo.
This lady's
this is going to be a thing.
You didn't get nauseous after watching him puke? Because if I'm around someone and they puke, I want to puke.
I was laughing too hard. Laughing way too hard.
I once dog sat this dog funny. And the dog ate this carpet and then puked it up in front of me, and I had to like sprint to the bathroom because I was like, I can't.
The sound when the dog's getting ready to puke is the worst sound in the middle of the night. Like I have
that for my cats. Yeah.
I have full on jumped out of my bed.
It throws you into a panic. Oh shit.
Yeah. Right. Just jumped into my bed like superhero pose the moment I land. Where's the dog? Grabbing Luca. He hasn't vomited yet. Can I get him over to the bathroom in time so he doesn't vomit on anything important? All of that stuff. And then of course he's under the bed and I can't reach him.
And we are talking about you, Zach.
My name's not Luca. Dumb joke.
Someone's in a mood.
Dumb joke.
You just got your car washed. Be happy.
Is your car nice and clean now, Zach?
My car washed every week.
Really?
That's not true. No, about 2 weeks. Every 2 weeks.
We get it. You're rich.
It's going to rain on Sunday.
You know what? You know what? Rain doesn't clean the inside of the car. I could give a fuck how the outside of the car looks.
What are you doing on the inside of your car that needs?
You know what he's doing.
What is he not doing? What is he not doing?
There are no rules.
I have black leather interior and a white dog.
I was going to say,
what do you think it looks like inside?
Yeah.
You know what else is white?
Come.
Oh.
No, it is.
I was going to say milk that you spilled.
Texture, the consistency.
Ooh, welcome to the Friday Mailbag. It's Friday.
This Whole Foods organic orange juice is delicious.
Rude.
Do they have their own brand? Show me the
it's the kind that you put through the machine, right? It, like all the orange
machine? No, I don't know. This is just bottled
for me.
It's
not fresh juiced? Oh, it's just got the printed label on it?
Yeah, just the printed label.
Yeah. So that it is run through the machine, Emily, but they did it for him.
This is like the smaller one, so I don't, like they just have shit packaged.
It's like a giant
juice it there, and then they put it in the cooler.
How can I know?
You mean it's like the 365 brand or whatever?
No. Like fresh squeezed on the premises.
Where do you get that from?
Machine. It's in. Yeah, it's in like.
No, I mean where in the store? I know that.
It would be in the cooler. It would be in the cooler with like the cut fruit and like the.
This is the one where
this stuff.
I don't think
this is the Whole Foods where I know what
machine y'all are talking about, but I don't think I've ever seen one at a Whole Foods before.
I haven't either. I've only seen it bottled.
Maybe it's not at all of the.
I've seen the machine, so I know it exists.
So
yeah, I mean, I trust your authority on Whole Foods, Maze.
The Whole Foods where you can just walk out of the store with your groceries and not ever do anything at a checkout.
Yeah, commit crimes.
They got rid of that.
No, they just added one by me. Like I just saw that. I think
they got rid of all the stuff to like scan as you walk in and all that. Like they got rid of all that shit. It's now just a small Whole Foods.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
So hold on, they like ran this in California, tested it, decided not to continue with it, but now we're getting it in New York because I literally just saw this walking into my Whole Foods to return something to Amazon, and it said on the like walk-in mat that's like this is a Amazon like
on the go or whatever.
Yeah, I forgot what it was called, but it was basically the service that and I was like, oh, this is the thing that Zach was talking about on the pod like a year ago.
Yeah. You can go get your free food now.
Yeah, because they're gonna shut that shit down. They're gonna make you just pay for it regular after.
For Amazon returns, but yeah.
Well, now you can get
this juice. Yeah, that's good.
Well, yeah, if I can find this, what does the label look like?
Just walk out.
It's literally just like one of those like printed labels, and it just says organic juice on the thing. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It's not a brand. It's one of the in-store made products.
Yeah, it's like any of their like hot bar shit.
How much it cost you? I didn't see.
I mean, it's $9.99, and I don't know. Like it's where does it say how it's 32 ounces?
And that's the small one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's solid.
It's worth it. It's worth $10.
Yeah.
It's worth it. All right, Eden, you have a question related to people and plans that you keep forgetting to bring up that you want to ask us tomorrow, which is now today.
I
Friday.
do. Okay, so in this situation that I'm about to describe, I feel like you'll either be one or the other person. So I'm talking about a situation where you make plans with someone. The plan is to do dinner or to get lunch. It is one single plan to do dinner or to do one thing for a set amount of time that thing usually takes.
Okay.
Are you the person who in this agreed upon event is like, let's hit another spot and then another spot. Let's go get another drink. Always trying to drag out the plan longer than it was meant to be.
No.
And
I'm hoping it gets canceled before it starts.
Yeah,
I'm saying you're either on one side of it or you're on the other side of it. And when you are on the side of like, hey, I agreed to lunch and just lunch or dinner and just dinner because I need 2 hours after I get home to wind down and be able to go to sleep. Like, what excuses are your go-tos that always work?
I want to go home.
I
want to be alone.
I'm going home. I don't need an excuse.
Wait,
like,
this is not
I have to let my dog out.
It's not situational. Like, there are certain people who are like, dinner's over, you're going home. But like, if you're having like a really good time, you would just be like, I'm leaving. Like,
yeah, I would.
Like, but there's certain points where I'm like, like I've had enough.
I'm done.
And it's not anything personal. I'm just like, my reserve is tapped out.
Yeah. I'm usually like down for like one more drink after dinner at most, or like one more drink. And then I have a couple of friends that really just love to do the one more thing, or like, let's just go to one more store to pop in.
I don't think I have friends like that.
Like, I have a few friends that are flagrant about it. Like, and I'm just like, I love hanging out with you guys for the agreed upon time, but I'm not even kidding when I say it. After I am social, it takes me 2 hours to wind down and go to sleep. So people are like, oh, it's only 9 o'clock. I'm like, yeah, it's only 9 o'clock, but like, I'm not even going to begin to be able to fall asleep until minimum takes me 30 minutes to get home, minimum 2 hours after that I can even start to begin to fall asleep.
Also, you're on London time constantly, so
that's right.
The jet lag.
Tough world.
The go-to excuse is always, I got to get up early tomorrow, right?
What if it's
I'm
lunch?
I'm telling you guys, you don't need an excuse. You can just be like, okay, I'm good. Like,
I'm out. Right.
Yeah.
I wish it was that easy.
I don't know, man.
No, it can be. It can't. Like, you just have to establish that this is it. Like, this is who you are.
Are they tipping you?
I
are
feel
they
like
being like, please come, like,
have one more drink.
I don't want to go home.
Like, no, like, I'm good.
In different ways, but yeah.
Yeah. But also, like, if you're like, oh, I gotta go, right? Like, all urgently and stuff like that, they're like, she needs to go take a poop. Or, you know what I mean? Like, there's gonna be this assumption.
She's gonna take a poop. That's what you think, Emily?
Take a poop. That's immediately.
Anytime somebody leaves, that's what Emily's thinking. Any of us leaves the podcast, hey, I gotta go. She's thinking,
I mean, that sounds like a pretty good exit line.
Well, everyone already knows I poop exactly once a day when I wake up, and that's it. So
everybody knows.
Terrible.
Yeah. Now everybody really knows.
Any questions?
I'm pretty sure I've said it before. That it's my morning meeting. I'm very regular.
Yep.
And it's like 3 minutes, no more, right? Something
I've
like
never been in there for more than 3 minutes. Yeah.
You never had your legs fall asleep.
If you've gone like
started 3 minutes in.
Why would you go in before you actually need to go?
Because you know you're gonna have to, so you just start the process. You sit down, you get on TikTok, you start your Duolingo, like you just all kinds of stuff you can do. Yeah,
Zach is recording himself learning a language on his other phone.
I don't even take my phone into the bathroom with me because I know I'm not even going to be there long enough to use it. Like,
that's insane.
What a talent!
I'm pretty sure, like, probably just based on the times and stuff like that, probably half the text messages you get in our group chat are probably someone's on the toilet.
100%.
Yeah.
I know all of Zach's are, so like
almost all of them. Yeah.
Unless he's at Karma, he's probably on the bathroom.
Unless I'm at Karma or the car wash. I kind of had to go at the car wash, but I didn't because I had Boogie with me. But I thought about it.
You've never taken Boogie into the bathroom?
Absolutely, I did it the other day. I had to pee. I had to pee, so I took him into the family bathroom.
Did you change his diaper? Did you put him on
but then I had to pee. I wasn't gonna be able to hold it.
Species neutral bathroom.
I just got into like the little Erewhon center and everything. They got this public bathroom on the outside, so I just went to the family bathroom. Thank God no one was in it. Walked in and just had him stand there, and I peed, and I washed my hands, and I took him out. And then as I'm walking out, this lady like gave me this weird look. I'm like, fuck you. I think it's weird you take your kids in there.
Yeah, you should say my dog identifies as a child.
Like, hey, I should have like he had to take a
those
shit.
bathrooms are for is when you're in a situation where you just don't want to go into the regular one. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't understand. Like,
is Boogie not
why
family?
Think
like,
it's so weird to go.
Right,
like,
exactly.
Right.
Like when I was okay, this is a cheat code for when you're at a conference and the bathrooms are always full. Go to the family bathroom because it's always empty.
Oh yeah.
For some reason, no one wants to use it. I'm like, all of the stalls are full, but like none of the family bathrooms are being used.
It's like when people think they can't use the disabled stall.
Yeah.
Go right in there.
oh, very Larry
Hey,
David.
So much room.
So going back to the leaving plans things, like, do we all do Irish goodbyes? Because I recently started doing that in the last 2 years, and it's pretty amazing.
It's
I love it.
I've always done it. Yeah.
I have no problem saying bye and leaving. And people are like, oh, you leaving? I'm like, yes, I'm leaving. And also because I feel like most people are generally okay with that. If Zach leaves, maybe they go, oh, no, stays. You know, it's all
I
different.
think
I promise they never do that.
So
We're nicer people.
Like finally the fucking night can begin.
Oh, Zach's gone. Now we can really have fun. Someone else could talk.
I don't ever say goodbye to anyone because if you say goodbye to one person and then someone else finds out you didn't say goodbye to them, then they get mad for some reason. So I'm just like, I just found out a long time ago, it's way easier not to say, I'm not going to announce when I'm here unless it's like, I need to let the host know that I made an appearance. That's the only time I like go out of my way to make a greeting, whether it's a goodbye or a hello. Like otherwise I just show up when I show up and I leave when I leave. I'm not letting, I try not to let anything else.
Though, if it's like a party or whatnot, like if it's a party, I'll say bye to the host. Or if I can't see the host and it's like I gotta go,
it's a party. That's the time. That's the best time to Irish goodbye.
But that's the only person I'm really saying bye to, though. Is I usually just say bye to the host and like, hey, thanks, whatever, and I'm out. Like
my only Irish goodbye is one-on-ones.
I find a designated person. I'm just like, hey, I gotta go. So I like it's their responsibility to be where's Emily? Oh, she left.
I think she left.
I think that's where I would just lie. I think she got kidnapped.
Yeah. I want
Mo to clear something in the back of a van.
I want Mo to clear something up here because I don't like the accusation that Maze just had where Maze like, finally Zach's gone, finally someone else can talk. I don't like fucking talking out in public. I really don't.
No, he's pretty like he talks with his friends, but like it's chill. Like
I've seen him. Yeah,
but like we've had instances.
I'm just trying to shut the fuck up and drink.
Where people from other tables try to talk to us and other people at our tables, and let me just tell you, Zach and I think me to a degree shut down quite well.
Like, I'm not having any of that shit. Yeah,
don't say a word.
No, you're not roping me into that bullshit. You have your own conversation over there. I can tell you, I'll do the whole like, all right, I'm out of here. If people start peppering me with fucking basketball questions or it's been enough of hearing about someone's kids. I'm good. Like, I gotta go take a shit.
I actually really need to go to the bathroom.
I gotta go prepare.
Just only so much I can hear about what fucking YouTube video you put on for your children. I'm good.
What is wrong with people that they think anyone wants to hear that?
Oh,
I just don't get it.
It's called myopia.
So consumes their life that they can't.
It's important to them, so it must be important to you.
You know who didn't have a kid in that situation? Me. I don't fucking want it.
No, I do have one couple friend that like they have kids, and like when we do a double date, they make a point to be like, "We're just getting the baby stuff out of the way real quick. She's fine." Da 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 da. Let's talk about real life.
Love it. Here's like 5 major bullet points to hit for the update, and then no more baby talk.
Super quick, and they're like, and we talk about normal things now. Like that.
I would have been like, I didn't ask for the update.
Don't care.
Save those bullet points. I'll assume that newsletter. I'll assume the child's alive.
Save for the Christmas.
The Christmas card.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I've been really
thinking. Did you have 3 last year? One's missing.
I can't think of anybody in my life that's a plan extender. That's really? Like a wild thing to me that like you make a plan and then they try to tack 2 more things onto it.
I really just have two major friends that stand out in my head like that. They're not even friends that I hang out with together. They're like separate friend groups and in separate situations. And I'm just like, it's every time, which almost makes like me like not want to plan things or plan things only when I have like I have a 7 a.m. on a Friday. Yeah. Like I have a hard out and they can't argue with it. Otherwise, like if I don't plan to have like a hard out and with a good reason, such as like a work meeting, they're just like, they're like, I don't know. It's not that I don't like them. I don't want to lie. But like, I don't want to lie to my friends because I like my friends. If you're that good of friends,
be like, I don't want to continue this.
No, I do, but it's like usually they're like drunk, and it's like if it's a sober thing, no one cares.
It's a one more drink.
It's the one more drink. Like, and
just buy them a drink when they already have a drink in their hand, and then you've eliminated the problem. Zach, that's
then I'll throw up at the bar, and then they can't argue anymore.
Wait, so Eden, is it normally a one-on-one situation? And so, like, if you leave, that means they have to go home too.
I mean, I don't tell them what they have to do,
but like, some people like that with them.
Yeah, exactly. One thing, or is it? Because that part would be kind of weird.
What do you mean?
Like if it's just you two people, and then it's like, let's go to this next spot. Where I feel like that works in a group setting.
It's often like just me and like I have one good girlfriend that does it, and one good guy friend that is just always like when we go.
I thought this was a group setting we were talking about.
I also feel like though that is more conducive, like more of a thing in New York. Yeah. Right? Like in New York City, like it's like easy to just like, all right, let's get to the next spot.
Hop
like
on over.
That's like there are places here where it's like, yeah, there's a row of bars, but that I don't feel like that's at least in LA.
We've done it, Zach, before. Like we've gone to a next spot.
And Zach, it definitely has to do with the fact that it's like a 7-minute walk is somewhere else that's interesting to check out.
I can check how low my bank account is and know that yes, we've done this.
Too many times where we've gone someplace and then have ended up at the next round. But it's also the point of like the driving part of it, because that's always my calculus. Wait. No, I need to go back home that way. You want me to go this way first.
That's the problem with living in New York, though. It's everything is within 10 minutes of walking. And there's there's no excuse when you're like,
move, Eden. That's it. Your answer is move. That's it.
Yeah, I'm not doing that. I can't.
The same problem in London for you, by the way. So London's not an option.
Oh yeah, London's probably gonna be worse with that. Yeah. No, I don't think you need any excuses. I think when your night's done, your night's done.
Excuse.
I don't need excuses,
you
but
don't need one. But
then use the poop.
You want one.
Say, you know
to
what? I've started pooping twice a day.
And I gotta go. I'm tired.
My friend Emily got me to do it.
Poop to the rotation.
Yeah.
I started pooping twice a day. I'm gonna use that. Yeah, I guess.
Just have the alarm go off on your watch, and you'll be like,
I
gotta go.
Yeah.
I'm definitely more inclined to like stay at a gathering or a bar or whatever longer than my girlfriend, but she will say, "Well, we gotta go check on the dog. You know, gotta get home to the dog.
Yeah,
Dog's asleep on the bed, regardless."
Right? No, that's always a solid excuse.
But it's an instant like, well. The dog, you know.
Yeah,
that's always
do it with a cat.
Play the card again. Well, I could do it with a cat. It'd be equally resonant.
Like, the dog really hasn't been out for like 10 hours. We really need to,
the cat gets night terrors.
Once you have kids, it's like it's not even a thing. Like you leave early, and you say, well, got a kid. And my one buddy loves this as an excuse. It gives him the opportunity to leave anything whenever he wants. Just be, kid stuff.
I was hoping you guys would have some not kid or pet related, but I guess I'm the only one that needs
No, but you're an adult. They're an adult.
You don't need one.
I gotta go. You don't need the excuse.
My tip is just be a prick about it and just fucking leave.
Just Irish goodbye.
Yeah. Don't even tell them.
In the one-on-one setting.
Irish goodbye in a one-on-one is tough. That is tough. I believe that's called ghosting.
It's tough, but not undoable.
It's not
impossible.
Also,
this week and let us know how it goes.
I will also say this is part of the reason because I have like these are two of my friends that are actually more willing to like go out of Brooklyn. Like I have a lot of friends that have like lived here for more than like 5 or 6 years. So it's like they've done a lot of the exploring. And so it's like I happen to just have these two friends that are willing to leave Brooklyn for once. And I live in Brooklyn. Why do I want to stay in Brooklyn? Like obviously I want to go do something in Manhattan. And like these are the only two people that will. So it's like I want to maintain these relationships, but I'm just like at a certain point it gets like where I'm just like I want to continue to hang out with them and I want them to continue to be down for stuff that I want to do. So it sort of feels like it's a bit of a give and take, like in these
But I think that's fair. That's
kids.
also like,
if you go out of your area though, like there's more pressure to do more stuff, right? To make the trip
take
worth it.
advantage of that. Yeah.
But it's not necessarily, I'm not the one, I'm the one going out of my area. They're not like,
they're not. Oh, then, yeah. Oh, but then I wonder if they feel, I don't know if pressure is the right word, but I wonder if they feel like almost an obligation to like show you more of that area since you left your area, you know? I wonder if there's like a psychology behind that.
Maybe, but really
even then I'd be like,
it's not.
Not necessary.
I'm good. Like, yeah.
I mean, and I know one of my friends, the one that's a girl, I do love her, but she always is just like, oh, like when we're like at the end of our hangout, I'm like, Katie, we've spent like, not you, Katie, but it was also
I'm like, Katie, please.
I'm like, Katie, we've spent like the last
so
5 hours together.
Needy.
Like, we just like doing it's like, we've literally spent the last 5 hours together. Like,
that's a long time.
Like, go home. Yeah.
That's so long. That's too long already.
Yeah.
I think most of my friends that I go to lunch and dinner with have kids, so it's not even like an issue.
Yeah,
because they're going to need to
the
leave.
ones that need to run back. Yeah, they're the ones that have to go and babysit or whatnot. Or
I'm like, please cancel, and then if they don't, I'm like, well, it won't be. I hate plans. I don't want to do anything ever.
Oh God.
Also, the friends that have children, they just want to hear about what you're doing because they can't do that anymore.
Yeah. I want to hear the whole story.
They want to hear about what man from Carson City you're dating that puked all over the floor. Yeah.
Exactly.
I don't like
those
that,
are the stories
though.
they're hoping for.
Don't live vicariously through me. That's
a lot of pressure on you. A lot of pressure.
It's just fucking nosy. Like I don't need all that.
And then what happened? Then you're like,
I have people still reaching out to me.
I mean, we still like that one. We would have.
Zach, we're all living vicariously through you on the karma story.
Well, for sure. I mean, I'm living vicariously through me in the karma story.
What if he's never even been to karma?
I walked by it last night, and I was gonna take a picture and send it to you guys, and then
he hallucinated it.
There was a hostess standing out there, and it would look so weird for me to take a picture. Yeah.
That's funny.
What am I supposed to do?
He had bad tuna the first time he went, Katie, and it's all been a trip, a hallucination.
Yeah, this is a hallucination as well.
His whole life.
Did I tell you guys about the Armenian dude at the Super Bowl?
No.
Which one?
Well, considering the Super Bowl was last weekend and we haven't.
Well, I couldn't remember if I sent it in a group chat or whatever. Okay. So I was like sitting next to this Armenian dude named Johnny.
Where'd you go?
At Karma?
I was on the 30. Okay. So I watched the Super Bowl there. And this guy like sat next to me, and he's great. Like he was a lot of fun. We hung out the whole time. He's 62, he said. And at one point, this girl sits because we were at the bar, and so this girl like stands next to me or whatever, and he's like loud as fuck, like, oh, she's beautiful. I'm like, yeah.
Which you can like definitely hear.
Oh my God. Like, I'm sorry, you guys can hear it.
That's no way to talk to a dame.
and he reaches, because she's on my left and he's on my right. He's like, hey, what are you? She's like, what?
What are you?
He's like, I'm Armenian. What are you? She's like, oh, I'm Persian. He goes, I knew it. I knew it. He goes,
yeah.
He goes, you're single? And she's like, yeah. She's like, yeah, I am. And he goes, so is he. You two should date.
Oh wow.
I'm like, all right. He's like, get her number. I'm like, will you shut the fuck?
Wait, he was talking to you?
Yeah, he's trying to be the wingman.
He's trying to live vicariously through Zach.
I thought this was like one of his other friends, and I was like, oh,
no,
wait.
He's trying to set me up with someone who has stood next to me for about 15 seconds at this point.
What were you interested?
Well, hold on, we'll get there. I mean, she was hot, like she's super hot. And so you know, we start making small talk, and the bartender's like all over the place. She's like, but the bartender knows us, and so I'm like, hey, Caitlin, can we get a drink? And she's like, oh yeah. She comes right over, and I asked the girl what she wanted. She wanted a beer, so I'm like, I got this. Like, I'll put it on my tab, whatever. We're like, I'm not really hitting on her. Well, I mean, I guess I am at this point, but I wasn't really before. I was just kind of talking. whatever. And then like every time we start like having some small talk, Johnny just comes over the top and just like,
oh, Johnny,
like, did you get her number? I'm like, will you fucking relax?
Like, now you're ruining this.
I'm like, will you fucking? I was like, I like turned on, like, I like mouth, like, I got this. I'm good. Like, don't worry.
He's like, what?
So whatever. So we talk, and she's from the Bay Area, and she's a 49er fan. We're, you know, blah blah blah. We talk for a couple of minutes, whatever, and then I can feel him, like we can both feel him like leaning towards us, and
the cologne gets stronger.
And so she's like, I guess she was outside on the patio, and she's like, all right, I'm gonna go back to my friends. Thank you for the beer. I was like, yeah, no problem. And then she was like, can I give you my number?
Ooh.
I was like, all right, yeah, for sure.
And she's talking to Johnny.
And Johnny hands her his phone.
So she gives me her number. I do the whole call text thing, like, here's my number, whatever. And Johnny is then like, to me, is like, hey, take my number too while you're at it. I'm like,
your phone's out.
I'm like, fuck, relax. And he goes, everyone calls me Sexy Johnny, so put me in your phone as Sexy Johnny.
Oh my God.
I'm like,
he probably spells it with an I too, like SEXI.
She just starts laughing and like walks out or whatever. And then, all right, I'm like, all right, I'm gonna put you on my phone as Sexy Johnny. He goes, no, just Johnny. I just said that for her. Like, what for her? What for her?
This tracks.
So that was obviously Sunday. So then last night
come see me in Burbank.
I walked on the 30, and I sit down and I wrote the newsletter and I watched the end of the Bucks game and had dinner or whatever. And then I'm leaving. I see him sitting at a table, and so I walked up to him. And I was like, hey, and I wasn't sure if he would remember me. And it took him like 2 seconds. And he's like, oh, come give me a hug. And then there's this awkward thing where I'm like leaning over the booth to like hug him and everything. and he's like, what are you doing here? I was like, I was just working. And he goes, yeah, you were working that fucking bartender, weren't you? I was like, no, man, like I'm just writing. Like, I'm just writing. He's like, oh.
Can we get Johnny on next week?
Yeah. Did you call?
He clearly needs a mic. He clearly needs a mic.
Did you call that girl? I was like, we text, like, yeah, whatever. And he's like, you going out with her? I was like, we're going to. He's like, all right, good. Let me know. Let you know.
He is living vicariously.
He's invested.
Through you, Zach. That whole relationship is vicariously through you.
Oh my God,
he's
the Sexy Johnny.
The wedding, Zach.
Oh my God, he's gonna give me away.
Yeah. He's a flower
gonna walk
girl.
you down the aisle.
Yeah, he's gonna walk me down the aisle. Oh my God, Sexy Johnny.
I want to know Sexy Johnny.
Okay, would you say
sounds like fun?
Would you say, in a weird way, him being so like obvious and loud about it helped you look calmer by comparison?
For sure, and I'll also like, I really wasn't in the mood to like. I was like, she was hot and everything, but I wasn't gonna like strike up conversation. I just like wasn't like I was watching the game and I was just wasn't.
So it was a non-conventional wingman technique. Sexy Johnny.
A non-consensual wingman as well. Like,
yeah, you didn't apply for the position. It wasn't open.
But now every time you see him, just call him SJ and just be like, yo, SJ.
No, I'm saying, yo, Sexy Johnny. I'm fucking yelling that shit.
Or just sexy.
It sounds like a fucked up mafia name.
Send us a picture next time.
I had a great time, like sitting next to him for like, because we sat next to each other for like 4.5 hours. Like we were there the whole time together, and he was great. Like he was amazing. And then
I'm surprised you guys don't have pictures together. He seems like the guy to be like, let's take a picture.
Yeah.
Now that your phone's out, let's take a selfie.
He's getting alerts on his phone. So like they show Taylor Swift on the screen. I can't remember. She did something like that went somewhat viral early on in the game, whatever. And then like the Score app sends a notification. He goes like 2 minutes later, goes, they already got this on the internet. Yeah, man. Like they got everything on the internet.
Dude, this internet is crazy.
Have
the
you
Score
seen this
is all over it.
Yeah, but shout out to Johnny. Got me this hot Persian girl's number.
All right, Sexy Johnny.
What are you?
What are you? And she was just like, what?
Yeah. No, that's like a lot of dudes. That's their like pickup line. Oh, what are you? And I'm like, human?
A woman?
I've gotten just, you married? And I say yes as a lie. And they say, you faithful?
That was the first time you met Mo, right? That was
You.
I was like, I'm just trying to get the
married.
keys for Boogie. You know, come on.
Did you guys enjoy the halftime show at all?
Oh my
did.
god,
It really took me back.
It was great.
We were already pretty wasted because we were playing the drink every time you see Taylor Swift on the screen.
Trying not to die.
You were going for alcohol poisoning.
Yeah.
That was your.
That was our goal because I had no skin in the game. But the table behind me, like a middle-aged woman got on the table and started dancing during the halftime show.
I will say that I don't think
she was wearing roller
Usher's
skates.
songs. I don't think his songs are really that like in my rotation. Other than which obviously was the finisher. Yeah, like I'm not crazy about Usher's music, but I thought the performance was perfect. I thought it was awesome.
Yeah, we found out. Me and Sexy Johnny found out exactly how many women were in the bar during the halftime show because they went. Obviously, he takes his shirt off or his jacket off, whatever it was, and
Sexy
that
Johnny?
place.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I was like, wait, he did what?
When Usher did that place erupted.
Yeah,
in women screaming. Like I was like, oh, but we both were kind of like, oh, there's a lot of women here. Like,
I'm surprised Sexy Johnny didn't have like the male-female ratio of the bar down.
I figured he was
like top of his head.
I figured he was like the Born Identity version. Like I know every pair of tits in this bar. Like this.
Wait,
he had the ratio, but he just didn't want to give it to you. He just didn't want to really kind of come off too weird.
Yeah.
How did you know some of those screams weren't just high-pitched male screams?
Well, because I did look around and I was like, oh, shit, there's a lot of women in here. Like,
maybe they all rushed in.
He didn't go based off the sound.
They all rushed
one
in
wasn't
for
for you.
Usher.
Oh, no, I was definitely one of them.
Zach and Johnny are like,
But yeah, I think it's
funnier
actually
when it's
been
Zach and Johnny, not just Zach.
Yeah, exactly.
It's been 3 good halftime shows in a row.
hugging each other, jumping.
Wait, what were the last
it
three?
was Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg, and then
That one was
Rihanna,
great.
and then Usher.
That was my favorite.
And
The
then
Rihanna one?
Before Dr. Dre and Snoop
In the
and
first
everybody, it was The Weeknd, and that one was mediocre to terrible.
Because that was right during pandemic too.
I don't think I even watched last year.
Yeah, they
but that
had
was
like
also
the
the
pandemic
Weeknd.
mass
didn't
dancers, and
miss
he's like
much.
running through.
Weird.
He looks
weird,
disoriented, running through the mirrored
That was
hallway.
so
Oh,
stupid.
it's confusing. Oh, it's mirrors.
Do you guys
Cocaine.
remember the one where Lady Gaga jumps off like the
I
scoreboard
always
and
think
like
about
her-
that. Yeah.
Yes.
And then
I wake
before
up
the
every morning
weekend
thinking about that.
was J-Lo and Shakira, which is another banger. So
That's
they've been doing pretty good lately.
That was a sexy
We
one.
had Beyonce with the power out.
Yo, Alicia Keys looked banging. I was like, damn, she looks exactly the same as she did like 20 years ago.
For sure. She hasn't aged at all. If I may, Sexy Johnny,
Don't do
when
it.
Alicia Keys came on the,
Sure,
on the
he
screen.
said it.
What
He's
are
like,
you?
He's like, oh, Alicia Keys. He's like, obviously no makeup.
Yo, okay. Yeah, Sexy Johnny needs to
Get him
come
on
on
the
the
pod.
mailbag, dude.
Get him on the pod.
There was a girl to his
Play Hot or
right.
Not with Sexy Johnny, and
Yeah,
it'll go
and they're
well.
all hot to him. There was a girl on his
Look at this
right that
broad.
he was like flirting with throughout the game or talking to, and he like made a bet for a drink based on who would win or whatever. And so the whole time he's up because she was like, oh, the 49ers will win. And then he's like, all right, well, I guess I'll take the Chiefs and we'll bet a drink or whatever. And then every time the 49ers did something, he like hits me on the arm and goes, she knows what she's talking about. Like, you got this. Like, I'm not involved in any of this.
That had to have been annoying. Every yard they gained,
I'm not
she knows what she's
involved
talking
in
about.
any of this shit, John.
Oh my God.
All right,
I love him.
let's talk about Curb, because I think this episode was classic. I thought this was
This is an all-time episode.
This was straight up and down. Like every single scene is going to come around to another scene later in the episode.
Yeah.
A classic Larry David. I mean, it's like, this is the same type of thing he did in Seinfeld. We're just like there's a reason for every little moment. And I mean, I don't even know where to start. Zach, you watched it last night. So what was your reaction to the episode?
I mean, well, first of all, just just like the name of the episode shocked me.
Yeah.
Just like lawn jockey. I was like, oh no, I know where this is going.
What was the title? I don't even pay
Lawn
attention.
jockey.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I
It's
guess
all coming back to me.
And we've had quite a few like lawn jockey moments in the history of Cinephobes. So yeah,
I imagine you guys
it's on our radar.
And so it was. What's funny is when they showed like the white lawn jockeys, I was like, "Oh, white man's first." I just got so happy about that. But oh my god, like the whole like. All right, the pro tip of like buy 2 gifts. Like it's the first one, you can return the second one, right? All right, now every guy is going to do that if they weren't doing it already.
I made a note.
I'm sure you did. And then, hey, needs to use a public bathroom, right? Or needs to use a store's bathroom. Well, it's only for paying customer. Like, what a brilliant just take on that. And then the whole fucking like needing to hair dye this white lawn jockey and it's a callback. And a callback to Giuliani stuff and everything. Like, obviously, they've been making fun of the whole Georgia Trump Giuliani thing. This whole like, just what a brilliant fucking weaving of every story. Like this was, like, I mean, this was just as good as any episode gets.
Firing the lawyer.
Down to the Mocha Joe thing.
Oh my
I
god,
was
the
just
fake
like, oh
Mocha
my
Joe,
God.
like. It's so funny. That's so funny to just like do that just to fuck with him and just to like have this be like, look, we want Mocha Joe in this, but we don't have a Mocha Joe storyline in Atlanta, so like just doppelganger, right?
Yep. I did wonder. I asked Amin this, which was when he starts talking about the beans. Was that real or was that like a projection? Was that Larry's Mocha Joe trauma carrying over? Because like I think he might have said one thing about the beans, but the way like the way it was cut, and it's like more and more bean talk. I'm like, is he snapping? Is this dude actually Mocha Joe's twin brother, also named Joe for some reason because he talked about his dad? Is it his dad from the past? Like I had all kinds of conspiracy theories about Mocha Joe in that moment.
Leon wasn't it wasn't in this episode a ton, but
you fist bumped this motherfucker.
Every fucking line he had was 100 out of 100. Like just I mean the whole like him walking in like just absolutely perturbed at the lodge, like just so fucking funny. It's amazing.
And Susie was the antagonist, which is when Kirby and they played
it was her birthday, okay?
The old theme, you know, like the kind of like the Italian Wild West music.
Oh yeah,
when they come home, but it's like. You know, the reason that they have to replace it is because she wants to keep what couldn't be more than a $300 security deposit, right?
Yes. Oh my god!
But the fact that it's like, well, we need a reason, so Susie's going to be the one to deliver this, and then she's like, and I'll go get you coffee. I'll go get you your coffee.
Fucking funny.
It was amazing.
But I wrote down a couple lines, one of which, and this is classic Larry David. This is when Jeff is worried about getting the gift. What a thing to have to go through. You have to think about another person. It's terrible.
The worst.
Timeless Larry David.
Gift giving sucks.
And then it's like as soon as he goes to the cookout with the lawn jockey in the car, it's a ticking time bomb of when you know it's going to explode in his face.
Because when the window went down, I got super nervous. Right?
Yeah.
And like just thinking, oh, it's going to be there. Nope, gets celebrated, everything.
And then they get everybody fucking yelling and pointing at him.
Oh my God.
And then of course that is what guilts him into pleading not guilty, which is going to extend the trial and the whole thing. Yeah. Also Bruce Springsteen praising Larry on Morning Joe. They go to the news show. Eden and like Morning Joe on, I think that CNN is like hyping up Larry as a hero. And then they got
but like Bruce
Springsteen was like he was like a celebrity on the show, like doing a clip of like, yeah, man, he's standing up for what's right and everything.
Oh, I wouldn't have recognized. I don't actually know what Bruce Springsteen looks like.
Well, he was the one that had Bruce Springsteen as a chyron across his across the screen.
It was Stacey
Zach, I'm not
Abrams.
reading the text on that screen, okay?
It was Stacey Abrams and then Bruce Springsteen were the two like
I'm
celebrity
in a
cameos.
state where if I did partake in smoking, that would have been the state
Which
under which
obviously
I
you don't.
washed. Yeah,
Obviously
but I
you don't.
don't. So
Yeah.
I'm just saying,
Yeah.
like, I was
I love
tired. So
Emily's reactions
similarly
to this.
to.
And I do, and that's
to-
why I didn't remember anything that happened until you started to mention things.
Yeah, I had to rewatch it last night
Active.
because I watched it after the Super Bowl in a depressing, drunk state. So I had
I
to
kept
Yeah.
forgetting
revive
to
that memory.
watch it. I legitimately forgot it was
No,
bad.
I'm glad you texted the chat because I watched it when
my
I saw
God.
the text. I was like, yes, I remembered.
But the
So
starting
fucking
out
funny.
too, though, of him giving the other guy advice in prison
Yeah,
about
and then
like,
that
hey,
coming
I'm out
back.
milk.
That's so
The
funny. That
lactose intolerant guy. Yeah,
yeah,
Gives him
that
the
reminded me
jacket.
of the episode where he ended up like getting that guy's like clan hood
yes,
dry cleaned and
exactly.
everything. Like it
Yeah.
reminded me just of that. Like that was so fucking funny.
Well, it was
it's-
perfect when it's like he calls, going like, I know who to call.
Yes.
Well, it's like Larry is the most irritable, disagreeable person in the world, but then every once in a while, when he needs to be friends with a random character for plot's sake, he is, and they get along famously. And he's like, "Oh, I love a good Camden bear. What's that?" And then he talks about Marcona almonds, and the guy's like, "I don't know what the fuck you're talking about." Marcona almonds are fucking delicious,
They're delicious, yeah.
but
They're
Auntie Ray at the
expensive as fuck.
end,
Could you really pick out a Marcona almonds in a blind taste test? though?
100%.
Yeah,
100%.
absolutely.
Oh
Yeah.
my God.
Yeah.
It's
You guys are
So
eating
it's-
almonds that often that you'd be able to tell?
No, these are just like
I mean, they're
they're
incredibly
they're-
expensive, but
Do they look different?
yes, they do. They don't
Yeah.
look like almonds at all. They
Oh.
look kind
well,
of
they
like a
taste different. They
skinny.
taste different too.
They
Yeah.
look kind of like a skinny macadamia nut.
Yeah.
Look them. Go get them.
That's what I'm looking it up right
I
now.
know what you're
Yeah.
talking about. They're often on charcuteries.
Yes,
They are on
it's
charcuteries,
100%
yes.
a charcuterie plate.
I didn't know that was
Yeah,
what that
I'm looking it up and I
flavor.
definitely recognize them that I've had them before, probably on a charcuterie plate, but like
Yeah.
I don't remember it being I don't remember the almond experience standing out so much in my head compared to like
Well,
just
because you
another
didn't
almond.
know they were almonds.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Like they're not like regular almonds.
I don't know that my brain thought about it at all.
You have to choose though. If you're gonna go shop, you can either buy those or pine nuts, but you can't buy both without a loan. Like it's just there's too expensive.
Gotcha.
Yeah, pine nuts are crazy expensive for like how much you get.
It's $18 a bag,
It's insane.
but they're so good, and that you can like kind of roast them and like put
Yeah,
them on
pine nuts are
everything,
popular on
and like
salads,
oh my
yeah.
god, I put them on my pasta. Like oh, it's so good.
Ooh,
Macadamia nuts
that
are also
sounds
very expensive.
good.
Yes,
Yeah, for sure.
You know what's
Yeah,
not expensive? Those trashy ass pistachios, garbage nuts.
They
Oh
actually
my
are
god,
expensive. What do you mean?
That was like
are they? I don't know. I don't buy them, so I just don't know. They're disgusting.
I like the
So they're
pistachio,
free.
You can have them.
I'm
but I don't want to.
definitely-
I don't want to have to take them out of the shell myself, like a
No.
peasant.
Well, then you have to pay more. For
And I
sure.
do.
And I do because I got it like that.
Mm-hmm.
The last line I have written down is after he pleads not guilty and Auntie Ray is celebrating in the crowd, she says that she's already prepared by making her put your foot in it greens and shotgun shoot it for they run spicy fried chicken, which I want so
want that so
badly
bad.
in my
Yeah.
life. Shotgun shoot it for
I was
they
like,
run
I want that
spicy
chicken.
fried
Yeah, I want that chicken.
That's
I want that
amazing.
chicken.
Such a great show.
If they don't
But
do
yeah.
like a pop-up food truck
Oh,
with that on the menu or something,
Your fucking
that
mom's
they are
spaghetti from
missing
M&M.
out,
We
missing
get
out
that.
on marketing dollars right there.
But yeah, I thought you were exactly right last week, Zach, when you said like first episode was definitely just to set us up into the Georgia storyline,
Yeah.
and then they're already starting to pay it off here. And it was
See,
just
I
a
didn't
classic
like
episode.
think of it about that. Like I didn't realize that would be the case from just watching episode 1. Like
Yeah.
last, like, and then I was like, oh, okay. It definitely is starting to come together more.
That didn't like really be obvious to me until the end credit of episode 1 where they do the mugshot of him. That's like the Trump mugshot. You know, that's what I was like, oh, we're gonna be here a while.
We're going to be the whole time. This is going to be the whole season.
Yeah.
Yeah, social justice hero Larry David is a
so
fantastic.
perfect. So
It's kind of
perfect.
like the fatwa, right? It's like when the
Yes.
fatwa happened, and
Oh, that was so good.
I rewatched that season recently. Fuck, that's a good season.
Yeah.
When he meets Salman Rushdie.
Oh my god, that's so funny. That's so fun. Like, that's just brilliant writing.
If this is a safe space, I actually like didn't really know who Salman Rushdie was before.
I could see that. I think you're a little young for Salman Rushdie.
Yeah.
Like I've heard the name before, but like I remember looking him up, being like, oh, I guess now it's time for me to find out who this person is, whose name I've heard mentioned on shows or whatever before, but I had no idea who he was before then.
I didn't know who it was until Seinfeld, because they make a joke about like, Kramer thought he was like in a sauna with Salman Rushdie, but the guy introduced himself as Sal Bass, and he's like, he swapped out one fish for another, and so that's when I think Salman Rushdie like got on my radar. But I was a kid, and then I learned about him over the years.
All right, I'm glad that it wasn't.
No, I don't think that's. That's
not one to be afraid of. That one you're fine. Like,
I'm like the one married to Padma. That's like my reference.
The one. What are you?
What are you? Are you married to Padma?
What a wild question to a stranger.
Hey, what are you?
That's what I'm saying.
There's no tone.
Like her reaction is probably like, where's this going?
There's no pronunciation that makes it okay. What are you?
Yeah, no, there's no way to
what are
put lipstick on that.
Yeah, it doesn't work. All right, we got some mini love question adjacent here, Eden. So Abuelo Mijo asks, could you date someone with the same name as your dog/cat? And Paul Bull said, if I was single, I'd absolutely date a girl with a dog named Paul. Who wouldn't want to hear that you're a good boy every day?
I don't think I'd date a guy named Dolores.
Damn.
Yeah, you would.
Don't rule things out.
Just for the sheer novelty of it.
See, I don't think that's a very good question. I think the better question is like, would you date someone that has the same name as like
your dad,
your sister, your sibling, your brother?
I think that would be
people
weird.
are into that, I think.
How about my best friend, her brother married a girl who has her name, and so like now there's two of them.
That's weird.
It would be weird. Yeah.
What about the people that date someone with the same first letter and then name all their kids the first letter too?
And it's always a J, but
it's always a J.
But y'all, so I have a friend. His name is Bryn. Okay. And his brother married a girl named Bryn.
No, that's
crazy.
That's
Bryn coming at you.
It's so confusing too, because like my friend has like territory issues with it because she's like, I had that name first. She's like, how dare she? I was like,
what about
a little much too? That's a little much.
What about when Bruce Jenner was transitioning and picked the name Caitlyn while Brody was engaged to a girl named Caitlyn who was going to become Caitlyn Jenner?
Well, that's the all of them are K names, right?
Yeah,
like that's the family that did that. But yeah,
well, she went with a C though.
Yeah, I'll answer the question because I think I'm the only one who would. But like, yeah, I would date someone named Nacho or Cheddar.
Sure,
maybe.
I don't know how many women named Boogie I'm going to meet.
The
Discord has a funny name Dolores.
Don't rule it out.
Discord has a funny trend of spelling Boogie bougie, which keeps throwing me off. Zach, they keep saying
that's the illiteracy.
Bougie. Yeah, it's illiteracy. Yeah, it'll get you. But Boogie. I don't know. What if it was her nickname?
Yeah, I mean, is she hot?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, then I'm in. Like, I don't give a fuck. She could be named Zach for all I care. Like,
oh my God, would you date a girl named Zach?
Yeah, I guess.
That would be so confusing.
Only if she spells it Z-A-C-H. No K's in here.
Correct.
What if it's Z-A-Q?
Oh,
now he's very interested.
That's a psychopath that I am very attracted to.
What
are you?
Chaos with a Q.
What are you?
What are you?
It's gonna be weird when I ask this girl. I was like, "Hey, can I call you, Zach with a Q?"
You know.
Only in private.
I think it would be a little difficult at first, but I think you could get over it no matter what the person's name is. Like, what's the worst case scenario? You say their name when you're not talking to them and you guys laugh about it and it gets awkward for a minute.
It's just confusing for the person and the dog, I think. Like, you're like, hey.
Yeah, the dog would be.
There's that, and I guess and this is taking it into like a less fun direction, but like,
love it.
There's like this history of Asian women being fetishized as like these docile beings that like are just there almost like they are your pet. Like that is a stereotype that many men still have about Asian women. And so I would say no specifically for this reason, because like I don't want any sort of conflation there.
I always think about that when when I see a white guy, with an Asian girl, I always just think like, is this one of those things? Like is this just you? Like, is this one of those things?
I always think it's like Vietnam War trickle down PTSD.
Yeah. And
for a 20-year-old?
When
I know. Now I think it's finally we're finally out of the range.
Are we out of the trickle down?
His parents, his dad was in Vietnam.
Yeah.
It's been
his dad talked about it, you know.
That was always like a red flag for me though. Like if it was somebody, like if I was dating someone and all of their exes were Asian, I was like, I don't think so. We're out. We're outie.
And the same name?
Yeah,
all named Emily? Yeah.
They were all named after, they had the same name as his cat, actually. So that's actually,
But I don't know, like, do you ever really call like your significant other like their first name like all the time? Like if you're just
only
like
when you're in trouble.
Right. Or like trying to get their attention.
I don't even call Boogie his name.
Yeah. Unless he's in trouble.
It's a thousand nicknames that make no sense. Like
Boogie Note. Matthew Harper.
Paco de Gallo, all kinds of shit. Like,
I mean, I just call Jamie though. I don't have like a nickname for her.
Really?
Really?
Getting married.
Just
say like
Beyonce.
babe or like
I'll say babe and stuff like that, but I also call her name. She'll call my name. Like it's not a
very formal.
Yes.
No, it's not. It's just
like handshake when you get home. What's happening?
Nice.
Do you have a camera in the house, Zach? Like, well, how do you know these things?
I have a camera in everyone's house. Except for Katie's.
Monica.
I had to get rid of that.
It's not too much. It's not too much.
Way more than I could chew.
And you know what? You didn't even pay the subscription fee, so
I didn't.
You should have been watching anyways.
He actually paid to unsubscribe.
Yes.
How do I get rid of this? How do I wipe this from my brain?
It was like the U2 album. It was just on his phone. He couldn't get rid of it. Had to pay to get it out. All right. Another dating question is Captain Trips asks, how long after you start dating someone do you combine and reduce the media accounts, or do you keep paying for your respective Netflix and Disney Plus?
I'm all about saving money as long as like it doesn't compromise my like privacy.
Your streaming time?
Yeah, I guess. I don't know.
Or algorithm.
Jamie was squatting on a lot of other ones. So I was like, there's no need to. Now we will. But yeah, we'll
Red
be.
flag. Didn't even pay for her own Netflix.
I just think that's smart and resourceful. That was just resourceful.
Netflix fucked that up for everybody with their stupid one household shit.
We just found out she's in the room.
No, she is not. If she was in the room, I wouldn't be talking about her. Just understand that.
I always give like my login, like if they don't have, like, you go to their place and it's like, oh, this is on this service. I'm like, oh, I have a login for that. Like, you can just use mine. And then when it doesn't work out, I change the password and sign out of all devices.
You give them their own like guest account so they don't mess up your
algorithm.
Like algorithm.
You know what you're getting into.
Yeah,
like my algorithm. You're gonna have to break through that. That's on you.
They'll
all Nick Cage movies.
Algorithm. It's not.
They'll want to create their own after getting force-fed. Here Comes the Boom.
Oh my God! What a bad movie!
Can we suggest next? It's been a few hours since you've last watched it, so.
Oh God, I gotta watch Next again. I haven't watched that.
That's a classic. That movie's a classic. Please.
Oh my God!
I mean, for me, it worked out fairly well in the sense that I like the only ones that we both pay for is Netflix, but that's because both of our moms are on that account. So it's like her mom has Netflix, my mom has Netflix, and that doesn't really matter. But other than that, like I don't have Prime. She has Prime because she uses it to, actually do shopping.
You don't have
things.
Prime?
Hell no. Why the fuck do I need Prime?
Because
the deliveries
alone. Prime, you don't need Prime.
Why do I need deliveries?
Sometimes it's free 24-hour shipping.
You could just go fucking go into stores like it's goddamn 1987.
What do I need? What do I
when
need
you
to
need
get delivered
a
in
random
24 hours?
3.5 millimeter to XLR input cable, where do you go buy that?
100%. 100%.
Do you go to B&H?
I'll read once every 3 to 4 months that I need something in 24 hours from Amazon. Guess what? I use my girlfriend's account.
Recent purchases from Amazon that I would have never gone out and gotten myself. All right.
Okay. Yeah.
A box of 1 liter bottles of water from Essentia.
Okay.
A massage.
I relentlessly scour the area for all cases of Topo Chico and keep a stockpile in my house. Continue.
But you can set that on a subscription. It just comes every 2 weeks. Massage
Dolores'
trigger point
tick
cane.
medication comes on a subscription. Don't think about
Massage trigger point cane. So it's like one of those canes where you can put a point. Yeah. Fucking incredible.
Yeah, those are great.
Essential
just call
chicken
it a
shredder.
Jesus Christ.
Central.
like meat claws?
That's a huge butt plug. No, it's huge.
Yes.
I'll go get it.
Yeah.
Put your glasses on while you're at it.
Plastic hangers.
Plastic.
Lilac and rose candles.
Ugh.
Okay.
Magnesium. Oral-B electric toothbrush.
Okay.
I'm not going to the store for any of that shit.
Y'all, so I'm gonna be perfectly honest. So much of this stuff, I know Amazon is a big evil corporation. It's often cheaper on Amazon for one, and B, I don't know where to go to get these items. Like, there's nowhere. There are no stores that just have like everything you need. Like that happened. Like when I was living in New Orleans or Arkansas, I knew like where to go for everything. Yeah. But like these, like I don't want to do the New York thing, but like, have you been to a Target in New York? It is not the same as a Target in Little Rock, Arkansas. Like they're cramped into these tiny buildings, like that are structured in a way that it makes it incredibly hard for you to find stuff. And most stores don't even have everything. Like it's not like, you'll be able to find this at Target. Like I have to go to 3 different grocery stores just to get all of my groceries because not one single grocery store has everything. So I'm just like not going to go on a wild goose chase to find out what stores have what when I can just buy it on Amazon with free shipping
on Amazon.
And then you have to carry it home.
Yeah, like I usually that's like a workout that I'm like willing to take on. But then there's sometimes like when I can't carry it home a 20-pound kettlebell. Like that's ridiculous. No, like absurd. I'm not trying to get that much of a workout in. Like
just while on with you guys today, I ordered a plate storage thing that Jamie
while you were on the call.
On Amazon. Like it's like that's Amazon's perfect for that.
Okay,
like,
hold on.
I got a rapid egg electric cooker.
I'm in trouble now, Sex.
The steaming one?
No.
That's where I got my egg shaker for my golden hard-boiled eggs. Amazon.
I tried that, Katie. I tried that the next week. I couldn't get it mixed.
Not a single one of you has said a single thing that I need.
Yeah, you got to go.
I don't know what you need.
Wait till I'm about to do this. All right. So Eden said a goose chase. So I just wondered, could you get a goose on Amazon? Probably. And this is what came up in the search.
Oh boy.
That I think we all need to order now.
Yeah.
Nice. Is that the official?
Oh my God, that's so cute.
Is that the official set dressing of the mailbag? Is that a goose and a cowboy hat?
Really cute.
That is a neon goose and a cowboy hat.
Oh, it doesn't
neon
show.
sign.
It's a good deal. What is the dimensions?
Get it by Sunday for $40.
Sunday with Prime.
Yeah.
And that's like
free shipping
slow
with
for
Prime.
Prime.
I like it.
That's slow for Prime. Prime gets stuff, like the stuff I ordered today,
returns
4 a.m. to 8 a.m. tomorrow.
Yeah, if you hit the $25 minimum, you can get that shit same day, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Amazing.
So what are the dimensions?
Let me look.
I do like it how in the corner it's like, look, there is a cord and this is what it looks like.
Yeah. Full disclosure, there is a cord.
We got a duck one for the kids' room.
That's a duck, man.
Where is the kids' room? This thing looks fucking massive.
Wait, do you have secret children, Zach, that we don't know about?
There does appear to be a sign There does appear to be a
it's
neon
16
sign
inches
for
by 9.5 inches, essentially.
literally everything in the
Pretty
world
small.
you can get a neon sign for now, which is kind of cool. Is it real neon or is it like LED strip thing?
Let me look.
I think it's probably
Great question.
LED.
Let me
Oh, it's
look.
LED for sure. It says
For
Yeah, LED
$39.99.
strip.
LED neon
LED
light.
strip. Yeah.
Still works
Whatever.
though. I'm into it. Sure. All right, Zach. Yeah. Why don't you Amazon that and we'll have it next week and you can.
Oh
put
my
that behind
God.
you.
Hold on. Hold the fucking phone. Hold on. I found a better one. Oh my God. This is the rest of my day. This is until I go to dinner tonight. This is the rest of my day.
But to go back to the original question, I don't think it needs to be much longer than like a month of you guys actually spending a lot of time watching shit together. Because guess what? It's not like it's permanent. If you cancel your fucking Netflix, you can just resubscribe and pay that shit again and pick right back up. And in the meantime, you can save an ever increasing amount of money as the prices for this shit just keeps going up. Oh God.
So
This is
good.
lovely.
This is so
It's
good.
lovely.
Is he smoking a cigarette?
He sure is.
What?
I know.
Frog cowboy.
Oh
All
my
right,
God.
Zach, I want a whole menagerie.
Oh,
Where's
I like the suggestions they do for like where to put it. This one's like man cave, and the other one's like kid's birthday party.
guys, this
Cute
is
design for bedroom wall.
this is escalating. All right.
Yeah.
This,
I feel like the next time we see Zach, he's just gonna have all these neon signs
Oh my
behind
God.
him. Oh
The
my
funny
God.
thing is, I feel like Zach is like using generative AI and just hitting like next on the prompt to like get these like ones that are keep getting aggressively more.
Oh, this one has a pipe instead of a cigarette, Zach. Does that?
But this has
This-
a
that
real
change your
name.
mind?
Hippity Hoppity, get off my
that one has a
property.
shotgun? Oh my God. What
Oh.
the
Hippity
fuck?
Hoppity, get off my property. Looks
What the
deranged.
hell? What is the
Oh
pink
my
shit?
God.
What is the
It's
pink
his
shit?
It's the roid flush.
Also,
What the hell is that?
why does the hippity hoppity get off my property frog have a toothbrush? Like, I'm
No, that's a gun,
confused.
girl.
That's a gun.
That's a gun.
Is it winking or is it
It
just?
legit looks like a toothbrush to me.
Is it winking or is it?
You're
Like,
asking what
So
this is?
old, his
Cockeye.
left eye is
Yeah, this
paralyzed.
shit's drunk and ready to shoot a gun.
I actually like
This
that
one,
one.
I would
Oh my
totally get
God.
this one. Drunk cat? Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, that has Emily written all over it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Oh,
stuck on
Here.
hippity hoppity, get
Oh
off my
my
property.
Guys, this is oh my God. And you
Neon
still don't want
signs
Amazon
by
Prime.
No
I'm good.
sun.
Hippity
Yeah.
hoppity,
This is-
get off my property.
So good.
I love that one. I like the name. It's accurate.
This
It
one
looks
from
like-
Flybaby
It
is
looks like
really
the neon
something.
frog interpretation of what's that? Clint Eastwood movie where he hates Asians.
Oh,
yeah.
Gran
But you're
Turismo.
thinking Gran
Torino.
Torino.
Yeah.
Oh, Gran Torino, not Gran Turismo. That's Aaron Paul trying to race cars. My bad.
That was
So
a great
close.
movie.
One of the grands. All the grand. Oh, come on. Come on. What are we doing?
Shopping, baby.
Nice. Yeah.
I like that one.
For
all of
man
these are in
cave
Zach's cart. All of
or
them are in
kids'
Zach's
bedroom, game room party.
Yep.
Guys,
Those are
I
very
no
different
longer
things.
I no longer have lights. I just have fucking neon signs.
These are, and if you have these all over your apartment and the girl from Karma comes over, she's going to be very into these.
She's gonna
Yeah.
move in.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
Or
true.
you're gonna wake up and they're all gonna be
Yeah,
stolen.
he might rob you.
That's okay because Zach can just Amazon Prime them again and have them back in 3
I just
days.
reorder.
What a ride.
All right. Well, that was something. I wasn't expecting a neon light tangent, but that's why you come to the mailbag.
Guys, hold on.
Oh,
Meowdy.
No, no.
Escalated. It escalated very quickly.
We're going to be getting these all day.
Yeah.
Yes,
Oh,
and
yeah,
I'm
it's the rest of my
excited.
day. I have to leave for dinner at 6:00. This is
That's like
until
6 hours
6:00.
for you.
What's
Yes.
sexy Johnny?
No.
No, I
Oh
wish.
my God. No.
Why not
Oh
with beans?
my God.
Wow.
I got to drive my dad to the airport later. I will be stuck in traffic, but I will be looking forward to these text messages
Yeah.
from Zach.
Can you find the neon bean cake?
We need a neon bean cake
Oh
for the
God.
wall.
Well, you can get custom ones.
For people who are just listening, this is the neon sign of a little cat peeking around a wall, and it says, "Karma is a cat."
Yeah.
If you're just listening, I will just say you need to go find this on the YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
Well, I think we got a
we'll do
breakout video.
We'll do a
Yeah.
breakout of the fucking neon signs because that's what's important around here.
Impressive. It's impressive.
All right, so we're gonna do. We're doing
just real quick,
pictures.
Zach, I'm very interested to see which one you ordered drunk tonight, like after dinner tonight, whenever
Not
you get
which
smashed.
one. Which
I
ones?
was bored at the car wash and just bought shoes and was like, I don't even know if I like these, but I've already ordered them. So yeah, tonight, drunk at dinner, like, oh my
You're gonna
God.
be. I look forward to see what neon sign comes your way. Sorry, Mace.
All good. Skullbucket asks, if you could be professional musicians in a band together instead of podcasters, what instrument would each of you play? Bonus points for a good band name. If it's not Hippity Hoppity, Get Off My Property, and we all have giant frog belt buckles, I don't know what we're doing. So
And
I
you
think it'd
never
be-
would have thought about that if we didn't talk about Amazon Prime. You should go get Amazon Prime.
If it's hippity hoppity, get off my property, I'm playing the spoons.
oh, that's really a luxury instrument to start with. But
Can I blow
I
into the
appreciate
bottle then
that,
and do
yeah.
the whatever the
Oh yeah.
The jug.
the jug?
We got Mo on the washboard. We got Zach on the moonshine jug. We got Katie on the banjo, and
But I'll just
Eden
be
is
drinking.
embarrassed and leaving the
Who's playing the
venue.
zizzer?
Maze knows me so well. Yeah.
I'd like
I'm
to go
just gonna-
xylophone.
Oh.
Okay,
Boy,
I like
this
that.
band sucks. Let me tell you.
We're filling out like the 11th and 12th members of Arcade Fire right now. We need to focus on the meat and potatoes of this operation. I mean,
I'm on the
What kind of
keys.
music do we play?
Oh yeah, Eden, obviously.
well, it's not. Yeah, if we're not Hippity Hoppity, Get Off My Property, then we're probably playing.
Adult contemporary.
Oh, what is that even?
That's the
Nobody
funny thing
knows.
about that genre is because what does it actually mean? I have always
Like
thought that's
porn
like
music?
a thing that makes no sense because it's like, what is adult contemporary? Whatever contemporary means like now. And it's like, oh, what music made now by adults? What does that even mean? Like, it's like the most like not actual genre description
Yeah,
of anything.
it doesn't mean anything.
Yeah.
I mean, this is based on talent because I can tell you right now, I have like almost zero musical talent when it comes to any kind of instrument.
I think
I
it's
could be
Same.
a
That's why I'll
backup
just be
singer.
singing.
probably
Yeah.
safe to say that none of us do. This is a theoretical exercise.
Eden does.
I'll take the drums then.
That's true.
Yeah, I played the piano growing up.
Eden is the actual musician here playing the piano, and we're
Listen,
all
I
just a
didn't
bunch of
do
jokers.
I didn't do the piano competitions because I wanted to. Okay, Asian immigrant parents. So
Right.
No, you
Okay, so
you
your
did the
parents have to be
Halo
our manager.
competitions because you wanted to.
yeah, that's playing Halo was rebellious for me.
Yeah.
Okay,
Uh-huh.
like
Yeah, makes sense.
Oh, I'll take the bass then.
Mm.
We know Zach has the microphone. There's no way
Yeah.
any of us are
Yep.
Fuck yeah.
like even
Well,
if we
we've seen
did,
him at
even if he
karaoke.
wasn't the singer, he was coming to take it over.
Mhm.
I think if
I-
Zach's our lead singer, then we're
Big
kind of like a
wallet.
Dan band operation. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like
Oh, yeah.
weddings, like parties.
Yeah, dope as fuck, you mean?
A lot of
Wait, what?
Wow.
yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Okay,
Uh,
hold on. Now this is just a question for the ladies, all right?
I'm
But-
already upset.
You've been out, you've been out with the guy a
Fellas,
couple of
but
times.
fellas, listen closely.
You've been out with the guy a couple of times. Things are going really well. You're ready to like make that move. And he's like, do you want to come back to my place? You're like, sure. Get back to the apartment, have a couple of drinks. Things start getting hot and heavy. He's like, let's move into the bedroom. You do. You're all in on this. Bedroom's dark. And then he flips on this sign
karma is a cat.
just for a little bit of
Oh God,
mood
no,
setting.
Zach!
damn it! What are we doing?
It's like just when you thought we couldn't take this bit any further.
He's doing this all
creepy
day,
is this?
guys. I'm telling you, he's doing this all
How
day.
creepy is this sign?
Yeah, because I'd be like, how did you even get that picture of me? How did you already have it made into a neon sign?
Or he's got this one.
Why is it or? Why are we doing or?
Well, you're gonna
Put your glasses on. I don't like who you become.
They're on the counter still.
Yeah, come on, Allie.
Allie. Oh no!
Oh my god!
No!
Please.
Oh my god!
No!
First of all,
Why is there a pregnancy test in the corner? What is that?
Why?
You know why? You
For
know
sale,
why?
Katie,
You know
for
why.
sale.
Yeah.
You're gonna
You
need
know
it
why.
after seeing that sign.
That's the howdy hiney. The hiney howdy.
You could get pregnant just looking at it. Yeah, that's gonna be a Sahara Desert dry I'm leaving situation.
depends on how drunk I am.
Would you?
I like that. Emily's honest.
Emily's taking it home with her.
Wedding, Christmas,
She's like,
birthday
it's not-
gift?
Can I keep this?
She's like, it's not a yes, but it's not a no either.
These are some the keywords that it's slamming into this title. Wedding, Christmas, birthday gift. Imagine giving this to someone on their wedding.
Don't spoil it for Mo.
Zach, Jamie will kill you. You will not make it off
it's
the island.
it's
I'll
perfect
die
for
doing
a
what I
girl
love.
party,
Zach,
decoration,
so here's-
cowgirl, cowboy, bedroom, game room, man cave bar.
Zach, here's what you do. You get them the Karma is the cat light, right, as a gift. But then you get a second gift, which is the cowboy hat on the cheeks. And
That's
just
the gift
in
you give
case-
her if she didn't like the first gift enough, because you got to prep 2 gifts.
Or you send somebody this gift, but make it
come
from
on.
a meme.
What are we?
Why don't they ever have
I
that?
just make
boobs
these
look weird.
These are ready to ship.
Just where this started was a goose. A cowboy
it's
hat and
literally
boots.
just Eden said goose chase, wild goose chase.
And we've scrolled
Also, this is
through.
my fault.
Goose to
I'd
caboose.
rather have the bean cake now. Can we just go back to the bean cake?
Give me a minute.
Man,
This is where I draw the line. If someone had this in their bedroom, I would say no. Even
How
if I was
drunk are you, though?
I don't know. You might.
I don't trust you anymore, Emily.
No.
Okay, this one's for the ladies. All right. What
Oh,
about
The butt one,
no, no.
is funny. The butt one's funny. There's nothing funny about this.
I think this one has a remote control.
That's what. No,
So you can change colors or what?
It was
we're
requested.
Thank you, Mo.
I told
Oh,
you.
no.
Oh my god.
Does this change colors?
Now
Oh, there's
Katie's in.
different modes. There's different modes.
Katie's all in
my
on this
God.
one.
No, I don't like.
Wait.
I'm really
Neon
not into
signs for
muscles
men.
like that.
Oh,
Also,
shit.
why are the pectorals have a more
You know why.
light than the rest?
You know
Okay.
why?
Cool birthday gift for a spouse,
The
family,
remote is
or
still-
friends.
The remote is still.
You gotta
the
wear
funniest.
that one. You
Also,
gotta
y'all-
walk around with that one over your
for
torso.
sure.
Look
For
at
sure.
the star rating on it. Also,
Oh my god.
Wow.
it's so high. That's so high.
That's
They're very
hilarious.
happy with their purchase.
That's
Yeah.
hilarious.
All right. Paul Bull sent us this, and he said, "Is this the most American thing ever?" As a foreigner, I feel like it is. It's truck nuts for your gun.
Oh, you have
Yeah.
to have that. Yeah.
Yeah.
If you want your own American naturalization card,
Okay. What are the
Oh,
odds
but
that you would have said
it-
that at the same time I found this? All right.
oh no,
Oh, God.
Zach. What's your mom?
Hold on.
Can you
This
pick
one,
them off
Question
this-
though. Quick
this one's
question.
fucking
Why is the
adorable.
color on these truck nuts flat, dark earth? Is it
I was gonna
also
say-
flat earther belief?
I like
Oh
Oh,
my God.
This
It
one's
should be
dumb as fuck.
American flag.
This one's dumb
God,
as
that
fuck.
one's cool.
Come on,
That
that's
one's
adorable.
cool. That
That's
This one is
adorable.
awesome. I would
Yeah.
totally. This one is great.
Panda neon,
Panda
fun,
guns
human, like
akimbo?
cool gangster.
Barber shop, internet cafe. Why
Well,
is this at the barber shop?
Oh no! Oh no!
Why is it in your
Oh,
living
no.
room?
Oh no! This is not what they
Anytime
think it
Zach
is.
finds the
This is
next
not
one.
what
Human
they
like
think it
cool
is.
gangster.
How does this one only have 3.7 stars?
Is it wearing?
Because,
diaper?
you know, guns are controversial, Mo.
Oh, okay.
Oh, my God. What? Oh, what? This one's
That's definitely at Karma already.
$143.
That must be huge.
That's expensive.
Oh, but look how big it is. It takes up the whole wall.
21 inches.
Oh my God, man! I
think each thing is 21 inches because, like, look, it's above like lifting plates. You know,
they don't have a lot of ideas for where this one can go. Pretty much just the gym.
Or Zach's bedroom, apparently.
That's
okay. That was
okay.
It's not going to stop anytime soon.
I'll find more.
This is just going to keep going.
We know, yeah.
What were we talking about?
Ike asks, is Valentine's Day the most overrated holiday? He says, it's the worst holiday in my book. Everything gets marked up for that day. Going out sucks. If you need a holiday to remind yourself to send flowers, card, and chocolate to your significant other, you have issues.
But most underrated the day after when all the candy's on sale.
50% off. Yeah.
That's a big one. I didn't have a lot of markup. Like literally the restaurant we went to didn't have a price fixed deal or anything like that. It's our favorite restaurant or one of our favorites. So it was easy. So it wasn't a big deal, but
Chili's doesn't mark up on Valentine's
it's amazing.
Day? Oh.
It's amazing.
All you do is
Columbus Day. Columbus Day is the worst holiday.
You show them your goose and cowboy boots photo
neon
sign, and then you get
Emily is against Indigenous Persons Day. That's crazy.
Columbus Day?
Oh, I don't like genocide.
That's what they changed it to.
Oh boy.
Yeah, but it still says Columbus Day in some calendars.
But that Columbus Day holiday doesn't affect any of us.
It doesn't have like it's not really rated.
They celebrate it in Massachusetts still.
Well, yeah, they're gonna do that in Massachusetts.
All right,
I was trying to think. Like, I think New Year's Eve is super overrated.
Ooh,
I super dislike
New
Year's Eve.
That's worse. That's worse, I think, than than Valentine's Day in terms of the markup.
I think Valentine's Day is worse.
Because Valentine's Day, I guess, is like entirely a capitalist construct. Like, there's nothing tied to it at all. Like,
and it's
in any way,
Eden.
Everyone's going into the new year.
It's all
What
about
St. Patrick's Day?
emotions. Because there's only one day you're allowed to have emotions. No, it's Valentine's Day. It's Valentine's Day, guys. It's because not only is it all of the terrible capitalistic things that apply to like Halloween or New Year's or whatever, but also there's internal pressure that's like focused on your relationship. And if you're not in a relationship, it's even worse because it's put in your fucking face about how this is the day to be in love with somebody. This is Valentine. It's crazy.
That's a good point.
It's a truly psychotic holiday.
In Asia and Korea,
there's no way
there's
to win
two.
Valentine's
There's
Day.
a Valentine's Day and then there's a White Day.
Singles Day also.
Yeah, there's like
Singles
a Black
Awareness
Day.
Day
Singles
is yesterday.
Yeah.
Oh,
you go and
it's
eat
11/11. It's because that's what the Pocky's for. It's just genius marketing by Pocky.
That's a mean day. That's a mean firing reckless DMs day.
I thought that was every day.
That's every day.
I thought that was not.
I did like how Zach's posted 23:23 military time 11/11.
Oh yeah, it's a military person's 11/11.
So stupid. I was so upset by that.
Thank you for your service. Sorry about that. Sorry for celebrating the military with my phone.
I did get a Valentine's Day card that was $8. And I said, you know what? Wow. That might be a little high, guys.
Was it like, did it sing? Was it one that like sings when you open it? Or like, does it pop up and with like a lot of glitter? Was it 3D or what made it $8?
It was a papyrus card, which I'm guessing is one of the higher end card makers.
You're guessing? You don't know about papyrus?
I know that they're legit. I'm just talking about price wise, like.
Oh yeah, no, they're always up there.
But
what do you know about papyrus? Zach?
What? Me?
It's probably recycled or some shit.
Papyrus. Oh my god, are you kidding me?
You guys are still buying cards? Am I the only one that doesn't really do cards?
Yeah, no, even like I go all the time now, and I pick out cards ahead of time. If I see a card shop,
the best way to do it is to get like the 10-pack of blanks. Like a.
Okay.
I gotta come up with something to write.
Question: what do you guys do with cards when you get them?
Throw them away.
It depends who they're from.
Put them in a pile with the other cards.
And then what?
Keep
I
them
have
in the
like a
pile.
stack. I save a lot of them.
But it's just in a drawer somewhere, right? Like it's
Yeah, but
I love Katie. I love Katie yelling at Dolores.
Dolores acting up. Yeah.
Dolores, no.
She's being a little bitch right now.
So I have one friend who I know.
I agree with you, but that doesn't mean that my views can extend to the people in my life that expect cards from me on certain days.
That's fair. So like I was gonna say, I have one friend who I know like this stuff means a lot to her. She has like card boxes of like cards she has gotten throughout the years. Every single card, like
that's insane.
No,
yeah,
that's too much.
And she even was like, she texted me on Valentine's Day and she's like, I know you hate this, but like I just have to do it. Like, happy Valentine's Day, I love you. And it's like she's that person. I love her for it, like that. And so it's like I do make an effort for her because she really does. Like it's I can tell just that it's something that means a lot to her, and just from her, the way she interacts with me, like I feel like the least I can do is to support her in something that I know she cares about. But I'm like, with everyone else, I'm just like, you're just going to throw this card away. You might not even recycle it.
It depends if they've like written something. Like if like my mom likes to write, so she'll write long shit in the cards and I save them. If they're just signing it, love whoever, I'm not saving that.
That's out the door.
That's different. Yeah. Right. Like if there's an actual message,
if there's something like sentimental or whatever, and it's like, oh, you know.
So that's the thing, is I almost feel bad when I get those because I know I'm not ever going to look at that card again. And it's just going to get thrown away.
When do you throw out the Christmas cards that have like your friends' kids on there?
Gone.
When you get them?
No,
I don't even open them. No, I'm just kidding.
Like
they're all on my door still. I hang them up.
Keep them?
Yeah, I hang them up. But if it's not a cute one, then sometimes it gets thrown away.
My concern with the cards, on the cards where like I know Jamie and I are going to trade them, is what she's going to write versus what I'm going to write. And I have terrible handwriting, so I don't want to write a lot. So there's always a moment where like, how can I write something nice and cute and keep it short? But then when I open up her cards and see like,
I've got
an essay, and I'm just like,
I've got most cards just being like, it's like the Hallmark, saying in there or whatever. And then it's just him like, have a nice summer. Like,
keep it that
Don't change.
But there's always that fear. So like when I start with the card, I'm like, okay, this has to be really good because I know she's gonna have like a whole setup. So it's always that moment. It's that scary moment when I'm opening up the card from her where I'm like, damn.
I can just picture you like writing drafts down and like crumpling it up and throwing the ball over your shoulder.
No, I have Notes app. I have a Notes app. I definitely do it in the Notes app.
Transferring that to the card
with
without
my
making
terrible
a mistake.
ass handwriting is the worst. My handwriting is so bad. It's like embarrassing.
Can't you even read it, or do you have to interpret?
No, you can read it. You could read it. It's just still really like awful.
These neon signs are so I'm going to get one for everybody.
Please do.
We all need one in our scene backgrounds for when we do the show. Yeah.
Maze is definitely getting the butt with the cowboy hat.
I can't wait.
Why? I have the perfect background, and me as a child.
I know. No, we need to you're in the center. One, we need to move you over a little bit, and then have the one of the frogs on the other side. Maybe the frog
one above me. It's just like the thought bubble with the eggplant emoji in it.
This was the card that I got my mom for her birthday. Speak softly and carry a big stick. Unless you can ride a dinosaur, then do that instead. Theodore Roosevelt.
Great advice.
It's our favorite president, so had to go all out for that one.
T-Rex arms are crazy.
Find me some T-Rex arms neon signs, Zach.
On it.
Gotcha. I'm on it.
On it.
Got you. I want a T-Rex smoking a cigarette with an ass tattoo of a heart.
Do you think a T-Rex could smoke a cigarette without a cigarette
and a cowboy hat?
Because
it would need the cigarette holder.
Not a chance.
Yeah, it need the cigarette holder for sure.
It's got to be a French T-Rex.
But that would be classier, so it would work better anyways.
With a top hat. Yeah.
I've never thought about it this far, but it does feel like, why do T-Rexes even have arms? Are they useful for anything? Can they even reach anything, or do we just have it wrong for how long their arms
for like
actually
handshakes with the other T-Rexes?
Can they
just
even
thumbs
reach?
Up?
Yeah.
Just thumbs up.
Yeah, just like a close little
Little
dap,
fist bump.
you know, like basketball blogger style awkward dap. Yeah.
Yeah, because I can't really like grasp anything. Because
There's really nothing worse than having to dap up a basketball blogger. Let me tell you.
Yeah,
It's
Nothing worse, huh?
Nothing worse. Not even.
Take
not
that
even
Columbus
cancer.
Day.
They're just mentally prepping for having to dap up all of these NBA bloggers, like whenever you're in like an NBA social circle situation.
Wait, do you guys actually dap people up? Like, I think I've only ever
I
done
never
it like
initiate it.
But you're women, right?
Yeah,
Women
I
don't
would
really
hope
dap
not.
each other.
Some people will
been
initiate
before.
it, and you're like,
That's weird.
Yeah.
No, I
have to
just
look at it and
maybe
then let
this
it
is-
register.
Maybe this
Girls
is
are walking up to each
gendering.
other like, "Yo, so good to see."
What?
Like that's happening.
Also,
That's
like chest
weird.
bump, you know.
Yeah,
That's,
Eden,
Well, I'm
next time
into
I see
that.
you, we're going for a
Yeah.
chest bump.
I've seen those
Just kitty
videos. I'm gonna,
slaps.
Yeah.
What's up, bitch?
So I always keep a trampoline in the house.
Well, there's got to be a trampoline neon sign.
God.
I usually, I mean, I'm a hugger, so I usually go for a hug. But I did execute a dap at the Total Wine when I saw a kid that I went to preschool with. And
That is an appropriate time to dap somebody.
Yeah.
you recognize them?
Well,
Total Wine.
but like we went to a rival high school, so it's not like we hadn't seen each other since preschool.
Sure.
But I was
That'll
good friends
happen.
with his brother in preschool and so on. But yeah, he was buying 72 beers, 72 Modelo's, as
Sure.
one does at
As
the
you
Total
do,
Wine.
yeah.
Yeah, it was like, and he was like checking out, and it was
Sounds
just a quick
heavy.
dap. It is heavy. It is a lot. He could have just Amazon Primed it, you know, and it would have been a lot
Yeah.
easier than
Well,
going out
guys-
and
Probably
getting
cheaper.
it.
Let me tell you,
Uh-oh.
I just found some
No.
signs on Temu.
Oh,
Temu,
God.
Temu, what is it called?
Shop
I don't
like
know
a
what it's called.
billionaire.
I think it's Temu, according to the commercial, but I've
Temu?
been saying Temu, and I'm going to keep saying Temu.
I think of Timo
Yeah.
Solane every time, the Anaheim Ducks hockey player from Finland. So
I went to my first hockey game recently.
how was that?
That shit was
Capitals?
white as
White
Yeah.
as fuck.
White. Yeah, the ice is white. It's
white. Very white.
white.
But it was really close, and
Oh,
it was
come
cool because there was
on.
a lot of violence.
Come on. No.
No, we're talking. No.
I need everybody
24,
with
48.
this neon sign immediately.
It's 43% off. How can you pass up a deal like that?
It says
The
Teens
savings.
Teens room.
Oh my god.
It's durable
And I'm
plastic,
pretty sure
though.
it's like in a kitchen or something.
It does say ideal wall decor for teens.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
What does that say? What does that say? I don't have my glasses on.
Dig old Bix.
Big old Bix.
Are you fucking serious, Emily?
That's what came up. By the way, that's the first thing that came up when I Googled trampoline neon sign.
Maybe they thought tramp.
No.
It's an exclusive offer. 4.8 stars. I mean, come on.
Jesus,
59K
man.
sold. Oh no, 253 sold. Okay.
Is this on Temu?
But it also,
Yeah.
the person who's selling it
Has sold
Gotcha.
59K. Yeah, I was like, oh, what
I
is
mean,
happening?
My mind is blown.
I have several friends who would very much appreciate that sign.
Big old.
Okay, wait, hold on.
perfect for your teens room. Yeah.
Hold on.
Fuck, man.
That's a good one.
It's all downhill from here.
Oh,
My brain hurts now.
Don't be certain, because this one is great.
Why is this?
Okay,
why
you
is-
know what?
Why is this
Love
a
it.
thing? Why
Love
is
it.
this a
Oh my
thing?
God.
Love it.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Hold on.
That's
Guys.
great.
Guys, all right. This one I don't think we're going to be able to top. Okay.
Oh,
I used
no.
to have a shirt that had a sloth on a stripper pole.
Really?
Nap
Yeah.
dance with a sloth on a stripper pole. Oh,
Zach,
come
I can't.
on. What is happening?
That's definitely from Karma.
What?
Fuck.
The
Consent
price on that one
is
also, by
sexy.
the way.
Yeah, this one's not on sale. I wonder why.
$300? What?
Is this also appropriate for a teen's room?
Very much so.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Actually, I was in a restroom and there was like a glory hole situation going on in it. Like there was like, do you know where like the toilet paper rolls are?
Yep.
There was nothing between the toilet paper rolls of both sides, so you could see the commode through the thing.
Did you just call it a commode?
Commode.
Is that not what it's called?
It is.
No, it is.
It's just like never heard anyone use that past like 1825 or something. That's all.
Eden hears it all the time when she's in London, but you know the rest of us silly Yankees over here, not so much.
Was it the water closet?
That's what the WC is. Yes, that's what the WC is on that sign. But so it wasn't a glory hole. It was just that they ripped out the toilet paper dispensers.
It sounds like a glory hole.
Modern day glory hole.
Modern day.
What?
Well, because the walls are made out of metal.
You can't be using modern day and commode and back-to-back sentences.
Contemporary glory
contemporary
holes.
adult bathroom.
Big old bits. All right.
This isn't that creative of a sign. It's not. But all right. Remember the whole scenario of like you go back to this dude's apartment.
Oh God, yeah. How can we forget? It was only like 5 minutes ago.
Yeah, that trauma is still pretty recent.
Now, what if it was this? Now, what if this was the sign that he turned on right before you guys started going at it? Okay.
Oh my God.
Worse.
Even worse. Yeah.
What are you?
Well,
what are you? Well, what are you?
What are you though?
And I feel like it's on the ceiling, which is the even worse.
Yeah. Only if you turn it on, the song starts playing, Zach.
I'll leave you with this one because I just found the one I'm going to buy for Katie.
Oh God.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. I was waiting for you to buy one of these.
Yeah.
Hello.
How much?
Wanksing?
How much?
Wanksing, man. Wanksing? What?
What's wanksing?
WANXING? Wanksing?
I don't know how we got here. From a goose.
Literally, you just said a wild goose chase, which is a normal
I saw this trajectory a long time ago.
Eden, in about 1,000 years, the index finger is actually going to look like a shoehorn.
Yeah.
And that is how I'm going to end this week's mailbag.
You're a genius, Maze.
Katie, Emily, Zach, Eden, and me, Anthony Maze. Man, I hope we all have neon signs by the next time we see you. But
I mean, Zach's going to Amazon Prime them to all of us.
Winks on, winks
Zach returned it with that free Amazon Prime return system.
That's the way to go. Also, this is the way to go.
No, it's over.
We've been
Podcast is done.
hurt enough.
Goodbye.